before dawn opened its eyelids, the loudspeaker became a river, rolling through the cracks and ceilings, running through the sleeping mirrors, carried a voice through the rooftop air, shook the dreams from everywhere, pulled us from our fragile beds, morning ringing in our heads. But my mother lit a lantern no loudspeaker could control. Scripture opened like a window, guitar wings began to rise. Outside flowed the restless river, inside floated smaller lives. We were only just a small boat, drifting through the undertow, not fighting against the water, just learning where to go. Soft voices in the early morning, half awake but holding close. Somewhere between the noise and silence, we became each other's heart. Scripture opened like a window, guitar wings against the storm. Outside rushed the endless river, inside something stayed warm. Not fighting against the current, not trying to stand alone, just learning how to stay afloat, just learning how to come home.
Climbing ladders high, but leaning on the wrong wall. Chasing wealth and fame, yet feeling empty after all. True achievement comes when we live with God's design. Seek His kingdom first, and eternal treasures we'll find. Let this mind be in you, the mindset of Christ. Choose the better part, let His word be your life. Align your heart with heaven, set priorities true. Significance begins when God's kingdom shapes you. Beyond success, we rise to give a life of love, the way to live. Adding value, serving each day. Faith and purpose guide our way. Legacy flows when Christ we embrace. Significance Jesus has shown. Invest in people, don't walk alone. Plant seeds of kindness, live with intent. Transformation comes when our hearts are bent. Without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. Anchor your life in His truth and word. Entrust to others, let disciples grow. Significance lasts when His love we show. Success ends with you, but significance flows through you. Legacy is not what you leave for people, but what you leave in people. Beyond success, we rise to give a life of love, the way to live. Oh, beyond success, we rise to give a life of love, the way to live. Adding value, serving each day, faith and purpose guide our way. Legacy blows when Christ we embrace shines through His grace.
In one and the same breath. The fear is in the breath, and so is the love. In one and the same breath, the duality of human existence. The human experience is defined by a series of paradoxes, none more intimate than the act of breathing. It is the first thing we do upon entering the world and the last thing we do before leaving it. Yet, within this involuntary rhythm lies a profound psychological truth captured in the aphorism. In one and the same breath, the fear is in the breath, and so is the love. This statement suggests that our most fundamental biological process is the container for our most polarized emotions. It challenges us to see the breath not merely as a gas exchange, but as a bridge between our survival instincts and our capacity for transcendence. The anatomy of fear. Fear is an ancient visceral response, and its primary residence in the body is the respiratory system. When we encounter a threat, whether a physical danger or a modern psychological stressor, our breathing is the first system to react. The fight or flight response triggers shallow, rapid chest breathing. This physiological shift is designed to hyperoxygenate the muscles for quick action, but it often results in a feedback loop of anxiety. In moments of panic, we may feel as though we cannot catch our breath. This constriction is the physical manifestation of fear. It is a tightening and narrowing of the world into a singular point of survival. And the aphorism states that the fear is in the breath. It acknowledges that our anxieties are not just abstract thoughts. They are rhythmic somatic experiences that can stifle our vitality if left unobserved. The sanctuary of love. If fear constricts the breath, love expands it. In a state of safety, affection, or deep connection, the breath naturally slows and deepens. This is the rest and digest state, where the diaphragm drops and the lungs fill to their full capacity. This expansive breathing sends a signal to the nervous system that all is well. Love in this context is synonymous with presence and life force. It is the breath we take when we are moved by beauty, the shared sigh of relief with a loved one, and the steady rhythm of a mind at peace. To breathe with love is to breathe with a sense of openness and receptivity. It is the sanctuary we return to when we allow our breath to soften, moving from the jagged edges of survival into the fluid grace of being. The unity of experience. The true power of the aphorism lies in the phrase, in one and the same breath. It posits that fear and love are not separate entities existing in different parts of the body or at different times. Instead, they are two possibilities existing simultaneously within the same biological cycle. This reflects the unity of the human experience. We are capable of being terrified and courageous, anxious and compassionate all at once. This perspective dissolves the dualistic struggle to eliminate fear. If fear and love occupy the same breath, then fear is not an enemy to be conquered, but a frequency to be tuned. By acknowledging that fear resides in the breath, we gain the power to transform it. We do not stop breathing when we are afraid. We simply change the quality of the breath to invite the love, the calm, and the connection back into the same space. Belly relevance. In today's high-stress, hyper-connected world, our breathing has become habitually fearful. Constant notifications, economic pressures, and social anxieties keep many of us in a state of chronic shallow breathing. We live in a culture of constriction, understanding that the breath carries both fear and love is a radical act of self-reclamation. It reminds us that even in the midst of a chaotic work environment or a personal crisis, the mechanism for peace is already within us. We do not need to go anywhere or buy anything to find relief. We simply need to shift the quality of the very thing we are already doing. This perspective offers a portable internal toolkit for emotional regulation and resilience. Conclusion: the power of the one breath. The aphorism invites us toward a life of mindfulness, a conscious awareness of the one breath. Every inhalation is an opportunity to acknowledge the presence of fear without being consumed by it, and every exhalation is a chance to release that fear and return to love. Ultimately, the breath is a mirror of how we relate to life itself. If we can hold the duality of our emotions within a single conscious breath, we find a sense of equilibrium that is not dependent on external circumstances. We learn that while the fear may be present, the love is equally accessible, waiting to be felt in the very next rise and fall of the chest. In the end, we are always just one breath away from returning to our center.
I loved you like I never loved you before, but you changed the day you walked out that door. You went and got help while I was in despair. I didn't believe our love was going anywhere. Oh, I'm singing these blues since you've gone away. You found your path, but I'm lost in yesterday. I'm waiting on a sign, maybe just a clue, but until then,
not forget. It does not choose, it receives.
Yours alone, pressed into a waiting ground. Every word you swore would disappear still turns beneath you now. Not a record, not a name, not a line that can be traced, but a weight you did not feel holding shade beneath the place. Nothing lost, nothing gone. It was there what we cannot say, and the bones beneath our wandering feet still speak in their own way. Not in voice, not in flame, but in what will not be unnamed. Hands that broke the soil in winter cold, hands that built and buried deep. Every labor carried into dust is a promise the ground will keep. Not a king, not a throne, not a claim that stands alone, but a life pressed into form in the quiet of the loam. No decree, no command, only touch. In the land remembers what we cannot keep. The land remembers what we cannot say, and the bones beneath our wandering feet still speak in their own way. Not in sound, not in name, but in what remains the same. Not a story, not a file, not a memory stored a while, but a shaping slow and deep, something waking in the key. You are standing on it. Cities rise and write their laws and lines, draw their borders sharp and clean, but the ground beneath those careful marks knows what all of this has been. It does not argue, it does not plead, it does not forget the need. The land remembers what we cannot keep. The land remembers what we cannot say, and the bones beneath our wandering feet still speak in their own way. Not to judge, not to claim, but to hold what we became. The land knows, the bones remember. Listen.
Porch side dawn, you open slow, pale blush petals like a secret glow. Your throat is cream with a pink soft kiss, a trumpet bloom I could hold like this.
So light, so kind, you lean and stay,
like ribboned rain on a summer day.
Salamander Blanchetti on the trellis turns.
Every little flower with a hush that burns. Not loud, not proud, just a graceful face. Blush in the edges, cream at the base.
Come close, come near, don't let me pass.
That tender pink lasts and lasts. Plant pet alamanda, plant pet alamanda. Oh, pink bloom, soft bloom, you turn the air to rose. Plant pet alamanda, plant pet alamanda. Gentle and bright, where the warm wind goes.
When the garden leans into evening gold,
You keep that glow quiet, soft and old.
I hear your color before I see.
A classic heart on a living tree. Plant pet alamanda, plant pet alamanda. Pink bloom, soft bloom, you turn the air to rose. Plant pet alamanda, plant pet alamanda. Gentle and bright, where the warm wind goes.
Modern and contemporary arts appeared in Europe and America in special cultural and political contexts and societies without others, making them diverse in different schools, trends, and streams. So in the West, you find among the audiences who admire and who oppose it according to its aesthetic ideology and philosophy. The formative movement in Saudi Arabia has not been an exception among the artistic movements in the Arab country in general, where modern arts such as abstraction and later have moved to it, where visitors of the exhibitions are seeing very contemporary artworks, and these works are seen in the growth of quantity and quality within the galleries in Saudi Arabia and Gulf countries and the rest of the Arab countries. What I can describe in lines is that the Saudi artists mostly practice contemporary art as it is outside to the inner square of the local audience without awareness and study of those historical and cultural contexts in which this type of contemporary or modern arts emerged after the two world wars in the 20th century. And the study of Western philosophical thought, this is what created a gap between the artist and the audience in our visual arena, where the artist exhibits his work in halls to spread his idea and artistic message, but he is surprised that it does not reach the audiences, and this problem is repeated with most artists. This is accompanied by a collective opinion of the audience from various members of the society that they do not understand the language of visual art and its current substances, and what it contains: symbols, forms, and visual messages which defame beauty and embellish ugliness, as if they are watching curses and hearing scandals from artists and a bunch of critics and hall owners about these exhibitions and what values it contains, artistic and creative, drawing the features of their contemporary culture. In my view, the above is true and correct. The problem lies in the imitation and inability to transfer such artistic practices from global to local, including philosophical ideas, following a style of superiority to the public and degrading their intellectual and cultural level. What I also notice is that the critics of the contemporary art movements in the West are many, some of them depending on the historical context of its emergence, the Cold War, the role of the Zionists in managing the art movement, owning galleries, buying and marketing businesses, selling auctions, controlling the media, and buying critics in Europe. For example, The average price of Louis Fontana paintings is $15 million, 55 million rials, according to the study of the website of the art market. Observer 2016, I advise you to review what Dr. Zainab Abdulaziz, a professor of art, philosophy, and beauty science, wrote in her book, The Modern Art Game, which is based on French documents that reveal important pages and events that have been darkened in the creation of contemporary art, and Georgina Adams' book 2017 also, which explains the secrets of the art market. From a personal experience, I admired and inspired some contemporary works of close artists. Later discovered that they got imitated from the experiences of Western artists, and I was surprised by it when I visited exhibitions and museums abroad, and by direct conversation with the artist himself about his philosophy of his work and what it contains. I was amazed by the naivety of the message and the perspective, with the skill and execution, enthusiasm and great attraction towards the contemporary and globalization, as it works in exhibitions of bodies without soulless and identity. Katama, I recommend my fellow artists on the necessity of thinking, contemplating, observing, and developing culture about the philosophy of art and the global cultural movement, to know the historical roots of contemporary arts and analyze its reality, to know its rewards, changes, and steward its future, to make use of their artistic skill and visual creativity to build an artistic experience that the audiences can witness, to have contributed to the formation of their consciousness and the development of the taste and aesthetic sense, creating a positive trend towards art and artists. And the history of art is attested by the emergence of a Saudi Arabian school or artistic movement that deserves studying, contemplating, and transferring from the local to the international. The Torah as a melody. Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak. This voice isn't just speech, it's a melody that begins within, a quiet inner breath that gently restores the heart. Every verse is a note, every word a tone, every halakha is a melody inviting the soul to listen, to awaken, and to reconnect with a sacred will. Just as God commands Moses to say, give ear, O heavens, and I will speak, and let the earth hear the words of my mouth. So too this melody calls out to me, to you, to anyone willing to truly listen, to become a witness, to become part of the eternal song of creation. Every inner sound becomes testimony to God's actions, to every act of kindness, to every repair that was made or is still waiting to be made. When I begin to play the verse, for I will call out the name of God, give greatness to our God. The melody flows to the heart, it reminds me that the power to lift and to repair isn't mine alone. It lives within all of us. Every note connects our history, our exile, our struggles to the divine presence, to the source of faith. Then come the heavy memories, the sins of generations, sorrow, pain. But the melody doesn't hesitate, it transforms, it weaves together past and present, showing me that every mistake, every fall, every fracture is part of a greater composition waiting to be repaired. And as the melody strengthens, the heart realigns, and the divine presence finds its way back within. God's portion is his people. Jacob is the measure of his inheritance. Play softly, reminding me that the gift of belonging to this people, to this Torah, is something that calls for constant refinement. The melody becomes a quiet promise. Don't be afraid, don't give up, because in every step, every thought, every word, we can add another note, lifting everything upward into the eternal song. One more moment of repair, one more piece of the everlasting melody. Each additional verse from Hazinu, they sacrificed to demons, not God. Gods they did not know, emerges in the melody as a moment of tension, a test, and still the melody teaches me. History and failure are not the end of the sentence. They're just a pause, a place to tune the instrument, to listen more deeply, to bring renewed awareness and joy into every action. And so the melody continues, sing, O nations of his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants and bring justice upon his adversaries. Even divine justice here
feels like a balancing harmony, a return of order, a healing of the heart's wounds, a reminder that the world is never empty of kindness, and that everything in the end finds its way toward repair. And when I truly hear it, when this melody flows through me, I begin to understand. The Torah is not just something to study, not just words on a page. It is a living song, an inner melody, an ongoing repair. Every breath is a note, every thought is a sound, every action is part of the great composition of existence. So I listen, I play, I connect, and the heart slowly fills with joy. The pain softens, even if just a little. The divine presence returns to its place, into a heart that holds joy despite everything it goes through. And every moment becomes a repair, a piece of the eternal song of Torah, a melody that flows through generations into the world to come, and into the heart of anyone willing to listen. I loved you like I never loved you before, but you changed the day you walked out that door. You went and got help while I was in despair. I didn't believe our love was going anywhere. Oh, I'm singing these blues since you've gone away. You found your path, but I'm lost in yesterday. I'm waiting on a sign, maybe just a clue. But until then, I'll keep on singing these blues. You said you wouldn't come back until you got help. Left me here wondering all by myself. Now I'm singing these blues, trying to find my way. But I still don't know if you'll come back someday. Oh, I'm singing these blues since you've gone away. You found your path, but I'm lost in yesterday. I'm waiting on a sign, maybe just a clue. But until then, I'll keep on singing these blues.
Traveling, best for those in the middle. Avoid the young and the old and women with children. Avoid when necessary. Avoid when possible. If necessary, if possible. The pragmatic lens, reevaluating the romance of travel. The modern world often presents travel as a panacea, a transformative experience essential for a life well lived. However, the aphorism, best for those in the middle, avoid the young and the old and women with children. Avoid when necessary, avoid when possible. If necessary, if possible. Offers a starkly different perspective. It strips away the romantic veneer of the wanderlust narrative, replacing it with a cold, pragmatic assessment of movement as a logistical and psychological burden. By framing travel not as a leisure activity, but as a trial of endurance, this sentiment invites us to consider the hidden cost of displacement. The anatomy of capacity, the middle path. The aphorism's insistence that travel is best for those in the middle speaks to the physical and mental stamina required to navigate the friction of the world. The middle refers to that window of life characterized by peak autonomy, an age where one is neither burdened by the fragility of youth nor the infirmities of old age. To travel with the young or the old is to engage in a constant negotiation with dependency. The young lack the context to appreciate the journey and the resilience to handle its discomforts. The old may possess the wisdom but lack the physical vitality to endure the rigors of transit. Similarly, the mention of women with children points to the immense psychological and logistical encumbrance of caretaking. In this view, travel is an individualistic pursuit that demands a high degree of self-sufficiency. It suggests that when the primary focus of a journey is the management of others' vulnerabilities, the travel itself ceases to be an exploration and becomes an exhausting labor of logistics. The philosophy of avoidance, travel as a trial. The most striking aspect of the aphorism is its repetitive emphasis on avoidance. Phrases like avoid when necessary, and if possible, frame travel as a necessary evil rather than a desired luxury. This suggests a stoic or even cynical worldview where the default state of human flourishing is stability, not motion. When we are told to avoid travel, it implies that the act of moving from one place to another is an interruption of the soul's peace. It characterizes travel as a state of betweenness that exposes us to unpredictability, exhaustion, and the loss of routine. By suggesting we only travel if necessary, the aphorism challenges the idea that movement is an inherent good. It asks the traveler to justify their departure. Is the destination worth the friction of the journey? Is the knowledge gained worth the energy expended? A critique of bucket list culture. In an era of mass tourism and Instagrammable destinations, this aphorism serves as a radical critique. Today's culture encourages us to travel constantly, often for the sake of social currency rather than genuine necessity or growth. We are told to see it all before we die, leading to a frantic bucket list mentality that prioritizes the quantity of stamps in a passport over the quality of the experience. The aphorism suggests that this frantic movement is a mistake. It aligns with the growing movement of slow travel or even anti-travel, which posits that we might find more depth in a single square mile of our own neighborhood than in a dozen high-speed tours of foreign capitals. It warns against the vanity of movement, reminding us that displacement is a tax on our time and health, a tax that should only be paid when the reward is truly essential. Conclusion: the cost of movement. The core wisdom of this aphorism lies in its recognition of travel as an expenditure. Every mile traveled is a withdrawal from our reserves of energy, patience, and stability. By advising us to wait for the middle of life and to avoid the complications of dependency, it emphasizes that travel is a high-stakes activity that requires a specific kind of readiness. Ultimately, it teaches us that while movement can be transformative, it is not free. True travel is a weight that should be carried only when we are at our strongest. And even then, only when the journey
is truly worth the cost of leaving home.
I give you all of me, nothing left to hide. Even when you're far, you're still right by my side. I whisper your name in the silence of night, wishing you'd hold me and make it alright. Every heartbeat, every sigh is a song for you, and I don't know why it hurts this way, but still feels true. No one else, just you, just you. All of me is yours, forever and more. Even from a distance, you're what I'm living for. I miss you like the moon needs the tide, like the stars that can't shine without the night. I love you more, I love you still, and I always will. I scroll through our pictures, smile through the pain, each memory like sunshine after rain. I dream of the moment you walk through that door, and I fall in love with you once more. Time can pass and days can fade, but the way I feel, it won't ever change. No goodbye could dim candles glow softly, the warm lights invite. Ornate table set perfectly, what a beautiful sight. Laughter fills the air, a welcome so sincere. Linger here a moment, let your heart draw near. Open arms of kindness, every waiter smile so bright. Come and taste the wonder, come and feel the grace. Every flavor tells a story in this cherished place. Calocalia calls you, joy in every bite. Where the food is heaven and the price feels right. Culinary magic, Dutch bitter, Balin divine, Alfredo fettuccine, every dish a golden sign. Lasagna layered deep with smoky sausage art, Iga bakar fried rice warming up your heart. Affordable for all, true luxury from the start. Come and taste the wonder, come and feel the grace. Every flavor tells a story in this cherished place. Calocalia calls you, joy in every bite. Where the food is heaven and the price feels right. Rich aromas drifting zuppa soup in the air. Every server greets you with exceptional care. Suncloud mocktails glowing, sendal dough, it's so sweet. Truffle olive ball and flavors you will want to meet. Almond butter coke melting, a dessert so complete. Soft music playing, cushioned seats embrace. Warm and cozy corners, your own private space. From the first hello to the final goodbye, the staff make every moment feel like you can fly. Unforgettable moments shared with those you love. Rum and raisin gelato, sweetness from above. Avocado float that dances on your tongue, nourishing the soul with every song unsung. Taste and see that goodness, Calocalia, second to none. Come and taste the wonder, come and feel the grace. Every flavor tells a story in this cherished place. Calocalia calls you, joy in every bite. Where the food is heaven and the price feels right.
Please, Lord, guide their steps each day. Rays of your love will light their way. All their hearts are treasures in your hand. You hold them close, forever they'll stand. Every trial, you make them strong. Resting in you, they'll sing your song. Father, I lift them up to you. Over their lives, your grace shines through. Refuge of peace, their hearts you mend. My children safe in love that never ends. You are their strength when storms arise. Closer to you, their greatest prize. Hold them in wisdom, faith and grace. In Jesus' name, amen. Embrace. Lord, protect them wherever they go. Dwell in their hearts, let your mercy show. Remind them daily, they're never alone. Every step guided by love you've shown. Never failing, your promise is true. Prayer of blessing, I give them to you. Midnight chime and I'm staring at the ceiling, wishing I could reach across the map. I'm overwhelmed by this lonely kind of feeling, caught inside a never-ending gap. You got that voice that sounds just like a whisper. It travels through the static on the line. Every single word you say, it makes it crisper, reminding me that you are truly mine. They can show me all the wonders of the world, but I look away, 'cause I'm just waiting for the flight to bring you back my way. Yeah, you know I'm not playing with the distance. I'm fighting for our love with such persistence. Baby, when you talk to me that way, you take the distance, turn the cold into the May. I don't need a life that's built for one or two. I'm only living for the day I'm next to you. Yeah, I just wanna hold you through the screen, the closest thing to heaven that I've ever seen. No matter what the miles try to do, I'm staying right here, waiting just for you. Right here, waiting just for you. different time, yeah, you're sleeping while I'm waking. You leave a message for me when the sun comes out. You're the only risk that's ever worth the taking. Chasing all my ghosts and every doubt. I used to feel the quiet and the spaces, but now I'm anchored in the way you care. I'm seeing you in all these crowded places. A phantom of your love is everywhere. They can show me all the wonders of the world, but I look away. Cause I'm just waiting for the flight to bring you back my way. Yeah, you know I'm not playing with the distance. I'm fighting for our love with such persistence. Cause baby, when you talk to me that way, you take the distance, turn the cold into the bay. I don't need a life that's built for one or two. I'm only living for the day I'm next to you. Yeah, I just wanna hold you through the screen. The closest thing to heaven that I've ever seen. No matter what the miles try to do, I'm staying right here, waiting just for you. Tell me what you need, I'll send it. My heart is yours, I'll never mend it. Never gonna let the signal die, no. I'll be watching for the morning sky. Cause you're the heartbeat in the air I breathe. You're the only one I'll ever need. Cause baby, when you talk to me that way, you take the distance, turn the cold into the May. I don't need a life that's built for one or two. I'm only living for the day I'm next to you. Yeah, I just wanna hold you through the screen. The closest thing to heaven that I've ever seen. No matter what the miles try to do, I'm staying right here, waiting just for you. Right here, waiting just for you, baby, baby. You're right here, waiting for you. Ain't going nowhere. It's just me and you, right here, waiting for you.
Together we rise, one fellowship strong. Hope ignites vision, a radiant song. Every culture thrives in light we give. Purpose and courage show how we live. Our calling is more than tasks we keep. We shape the future, foundations deep. Every challenge turns to chance we see. Rays of belief guide our destiny. Oh, the power of positive leadership. Faith and grit guide our fellowship. Purpose drives us, excellence we chase. Optimism shines in every space. Shared vision, dreams lifted high. Inspiration burns, belief won't die. Together we rise, together we shine. Impact the world with hope divine. Victory comes when hearts unite. Every step leaves traces of light. Leaders of hope, of change, of grace. Every challenge an invitation we face. Aspire higher, inspire deep. Dreams of tomorrow and trust we keep. Every team united, strong and train.